Do they give out real iPhones? Like, ship the real ones? Okay, with these iPhone questions, where are y'all getting these fake iPhones from? That's what I want to know. Can y'all tell us down in the chat where y'all getting these fake iPhones from, so we don't know what companies to avoid? Hey, what's up everybody? So welcome back to Just My 2 Cents, the channel that's using sense to save you cents. So let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. But before we do, welcome to all of our new subscribers. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you go ahead, you like, you share, and subscribe. We're really trying to get to 500 subscribers. So yeah, I know that we can do it. And guess what, y'all? It's free. So go ahead and just hit the button below. Now, let's go ahead and jump right into today's video, which I'm really excited about. This particular video is going to be a little different because I'm actually responding to your questions as well as some of your comments that you put under some of my videos, particularly under some of my Consumer Cellular videos. Those seem to be very popular with a lot of people. I enjoy doing those, and even though I'm not with Consumer Cellular anymore, I will still update you all with any updates that I happen to see. But I do want to respond to some of your questions and also respond to some of your comments as well. And let's go ahead and start. Now, I do want to say this. Any question that I answer, any response that I give to a comment is purely from my point of view. It is my opinion. It is not a reflection. I do not work for Consumer Cellular. I have never worked for Consumer Cellular. I have not been sponsored. I have asked them to sponsor me. The answer is no. But Consumer Cellular, like, we could work this out. Like, we could definitely work this out. Because people, they be having questions. These are my opinions. These are my experiences that I have had firsthand. Also, these are some of the experiences that I have seen other people who I know who have Consumer Cellular go through. And also, this is from some of the research that I've done on my own based on the website that Consumer Cellular has, as well as based on other websites that study and people that are into phone plans and things of that nature. So I just want to preface that. So do not go out here trying to use this as legal advice, because it's not. Do not try to go out here and use this as purchasing advice, because it's not. Do not try to use it as any of that type of advice, because this is just a reaction video. So let's go ahead and jump right into the first question. I will not be saying anybody's name. I will not be reading the actual comment off because sometimes the comments get a little crazy. Okay, and I ain't on with no smoke with Consumer Cellular. All right, so let's go with the first question. The first question is, it's a safe question, so I can read this one. So what did you switch to? I switched to Verizon Wireless. So if you are new to the channel, I had Consumer Cellular, then I switched to Verizon Wireless. A lot of people, they don't like Verizon for some reason. I understand that Verizon is especially, it's expensive. Okay, let's not even play. It is expensive, but I feel like you get what you pay for. If we're completely honest, when we talk about getting what we pay for at Verizon, you're going to get a great network. You're going to get great service. They have a lot of perks right now, and they have a lot of benefits to being a customer. So when I was doing a cost savings analysis about what I would get with Verizon versus what I would get with Consumer Cellular, Verizon won. All right, so question number 2. Does Consumer Cellular work on iPads? I have not seen Consumer Cellular have a data plan for Apple Watches or for iPads. I do know they do have a GrandPad, which is a very basic model of a tablet. So I'm going to say not that I'm aware of. However, if you do want to use your Consumer Cellular data to provide internet access to or Wi-Fi to your iPad, I would say use a hotspot. Now with the hotspot, that is a whole nother video with them, because you have to call them and ask them to turn it on, because for some reason they turn the feature off on your phone as well as your voicemail. But that's another video. I'll be more than happy to sit down and do a video about that soon. All right, so this person right here is asking, how long does it take for things to come? So if you're ordering a phone or even your SIM card from them, It's usually your standard 5 to 7 business days unless you decide to have it express shipped to you. All right, so the next question is from a person who has questions about multiple questions about if other companies have hidden fees or they have signed people up for other products and people not knowing. I am not going to say what companies those are, but I will say as a consumer, it's important for you just to check your bill to make sure that you are paying for the services that you have requested. And if you see anything that you have not signed up for, that you reach out to the company as soon as possible. And this particular question right here is from a video that I did about Consumer Cellular when they started charging for the auto pay. So for instance, just to give you a little bit more context about it, when I first started with Consumer Cellular, if you did auto pay, the bill was the exact same if you opted out of auto pay. And with auto pay, I'm really kind of iffy about that because I'm really not too keen to giving companies access to my account. I'm funny like that. You should be too, but that's just me. Some people like it because they'll have to remember to pay it every month. Me, I'm like, no, I need to see what you're doing, how much you're taking. It's too many data breaches, so on and so forth. But anyway, now Consumer Cellular actually charges. They charge you $5 if you opt out of auto pay. So the next question is there a local office for Consumer Cellular customers to go to? And actually there is. Now, it's not an official Consumer Cellular office. It's actually inside of Target. A lot of Targets now have Consumer Cellular stations inside. I would say before you run over to Target, type in on the website with your local Target to see if they offer Consumer Cellular services. So I have a number of questions about the Easy Pay feature. So to be completely honest, when it comes down to the Easy Pay feature, I believe that's really something for Consumer Cellular customers. I know a lot of people have been trying to buy phones from them through the Easy Pay option, but I think it's geared towards more of if you're a customer of Consumer Cellular, kind of to match, let's say if you are a Verizon Wireless customer and how they have where you can add that payment to your plan every month, or an AT&T customer or a T-Mobile customer. Personally, and I know I'm supposed to be answering questions and not, too much of my sense into this right now, but just my 2 cents would say I would buy it from Apple. I would buy it from Apple. I would buy it from Best Buy. I would buy my phone from any carrier where it's already unlocked. Because when I was trying to carry this phone, which I purchased from Consumer Cellular over to Verizon, I ran into a number of issues. And the issue caused me and a Verizon tech to have to be on the phone for about 2 hours. Do they give out real iPhones? Like, ship the real ones? Okay. With these iPhone questions, where are y'all getting these fake iPhones from? That's what I want to know. Can y'all tell us down in the chat where y'all getting these fake iPhones from, so we'll know what companies to avoid? Like, usually I don't like to put other companies down in the chat below because we don't want no smoke over here. But this time, please drop the names of the companies that's giving out these fake iPhones so Apple can know. Because we need to know so they can be dealt with, period. For real, like, can y'all put in the chat where y'all getting these fake iPhones from? But to answer your question, do they give out the real iPhones? Yes, these are real iPhones. This other person asks, if I do Easy Pay, will I get the phone right after I pay the down payment? Yes, you will. So is the phone unlocked for any carrier? Yes. So once you pay for your phone, it will be unlocked. The last payment, make sure that it's clear and everything, then it will be unlocked. Is their unlimited data plan really unlimited? No. No, it's not. It is not truly unlimited. But no, the unlimited plan is not really unlimited. The way that it works with Consumer Cellular, you get 50 gigs of high-speed data. Once you run through that, then it is slowed. Now, it says that it's at a reduced speed, but I will say that it's at an extreme reduced speed. At least in my area, it was. For me, let me say for me. In my area, it was. Because once I used that 50 gig up, that was it. I didn't even bother trying to do anything off of Wi-Fi because I knew that it was going to take some time for me to do anything else. Also, with the unlimited, with the 50G, that's for everybody on the plan. So for instance, it was me and my sister on the plan. So every month we would be like using 50 gigs, and some months I would use more than her, some months she would use more than me. And we constantly ran through this problem of getting those notifications saying, hey, you're coming up on using all of like your data or what have you, like your priority data, whatever the email they sent out. And I don't know, it was different. And so I'm like, if she has a line, I have a line, why can't we have our own 50 gigs a piece? But that was just me. And that's one of the reasons why I left, because I'm like, if I'm paying for something, I'm expecting to get a good usage out of it. And every month just seemed like that it was just going faster and faster. It seemed like those gigs were going faster and faster every month. And that's another video for another time. But those are all of the questions that I will be answering for this particular video. If you have more questions about Consumer Cellular or any of my other videos, just put them down in the comments below. And I'll do one of these, let's say once a month, maybe every couple months. It depends on how many questions I get. But these are all the questions that I wanted to answer, because so many people have questions about the data, about if the iPhone is real that you get from them, and just about some of the fees and stuff. So I wanted to respond, let you all know that I do read the comments, I do respond. So that's one of the reasons that you should definitely subscribe if you already haven't. But until the next video, make sure you go ahead, you like, you share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all later. Take care. Peace.